Happy full moon in Aries. I just real quick wanted to share this story. You know, sometimes we're not always where we want to be, or we don't understand why we go through situations. You know, I used to work for Empire Beauty School, a great corporation. I worked there for 3 years. They promoted me multiple times. I loved my job. And one time I got a promotion. I competed for the promotion. I didn't think I was going to get it. I went to bat. I really had to push myself outside of my comfort zone. I did not have the confidence at all to get it. I applied multiple times and didn't get it. And so I was applying again and I did get it. And I had to fly to Pennsylvania for the training at the corporate headquarters. So I had absolutely no money. And I had to fly out of state with no money, unprepared, very scared, never had, you know, a corporate position before, young, and I was still in school at the time. It was a very scary experience for me, and I had like $50 to my name to be out of state all week with. And the very first day, my plane got delayed. I got stranded at the airport, and I had to sleep on the floor by myself. I had to show up to the training late in dirty clothes without my hair and makeup done. I already was the most underqualified, out of place person there, and I had to go through that whole experience. It was a nightmare. It made me extremely uncomfortable, and I would never wish that on anybody. I then tried to do the job to the best of my ability. I really did. But because of the federal guidelines changing at that time, there really wasn't a lot of room for growth. And the whole thing my position had been created for me and was really unnecessary. So eventually I got laid off with great benefits. They took great care of me when they laid me off. And I didn't know what to do with myself after that. And eventually I went on to work in finance. But had I not went through that position, I would have never learned to work in finance, or I would have never gotten the finance position. The amount of professionalism that I had to learn and execute and put into place in the role at Empire gave me a lot of the experience that gave me the role in finance, which ended up being a much more lucrative role, which took me much farther. And, you know, getting laid off from that previous job ended up in the long run being one of the best things that ever happened to me, because I ended up going on and doing so much more. But it's just an example of, you know, sometimes you think like you're going through something so that you can do one thing, but you're really going through it for something you're not even, you know, aware of yet. And I always try to keep that in mind when I'm pushing myself, because maybe I don't like what's in front of me that I'm pushing myself for, but maybe there's something behind that I need to still push myself for. So anyways, have a beautiful day.